Hey guys, my name is Hank and this is some stuff I like. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Viltrox VL-162T kit, as they call it, a professional LED light for video photography. Um, Quick look at what you'd be getting, and we're going to take a look at the back here at some of the specs really quick. It's a 3300 to 5600K bicolor light with it can be adjusted 20 to 100%. Max outputs 1070 lumens at 1250 lux and 12 watts. So pretty powerful considering the price, which is something we're going to get into in just a little bit. It's got a CRI of 95, which is very nice and high. You know, all the best lights have at least 95, sometimes better. And it actually comes with a Sony NPF 550, I believe is the battery. And you can also buy a separate cord to power it through the wall outlet through DC. So let's take a quick look inside and see what you get. So first is the charger, which is just really a chintzy, cheap charger, if I can get it to focus on it, for Sony batteries. Nothing fancy or unexpected. Comes with a basic MPF style battery. Again, nothing fantastic, if I can get it to focus. There we go. Just a no-name Chinese brand. This little socket ball mount, well, not really ball mount, cold shoe mount with a little bit of adjustability, quarter 20. Nothing really that I would use. You get some color filters. So we have the clear here, green, red, blue. Again, I don't really use anything other than the clear filter just to kind of protect the bulbs, which we're going to pop out really quick right here so you can kind of get a better look at the actual panel. 162 LEDs, bicolor. You have a cold shoe mount there and something to put in there, so if you have a mic you want to attach to it while it's on top of your camera, you can. Going over to the back, we can kind of get an idea of how this thing works. You have an on-off switch, the lock for the battery, your DC input, which you do have to get separately, and your color temperature / brightness knob. So let's pop a battery in really quick. So you just, like any other Sony NPF battery, really quick, let's focus. You're going to drop it into the tray and just click it into place. Make sure it's secure. It does have this lock here that you have to activate to pull it out. We turn the light on, and as you can see at 100% brightness, it is crazy bright. It's illuminating things, so I'm going to turn it down. You'll notice that the steps go by pretty quick, down to 20%. The battery's not fully charged, just to give you an idea, but it does indicate the battery, does indicate the brightness. You can crank it up, and as you can see, it's very, very bright for 162 LEDs. And you press this button in, and your color temperature flashes, and there you can go to 3300 for really warm, all the way up to 5600 for daylight. The bicolor use is really nice, but I will say at 4400 is about as where it gets as bright as it's going to. And that's usually where I use it because I need the extra brightness, because I am using these, two of them I should have mentioned, to power, see how bright that is, at 20%, very nice and bright. I'm using two of these to basically light my videos here for YouTube. And on my previous video, I had two of them each in a softbox, about 10 feet away at 80% power, and really good, really nice, even light. So we're going to turn this guy off here. So power switch off, and then you need to pull back on this tab here to get the battery to come undone to pull it out. And the same basic concept here for the charger. You're just going to slide the battery in, indicates if there's juice left, and you just have this little plug to put into the wall. One thing I will note is the charger actually comes apart, and I think this piece here can be interchanged with different types of batteries, so just be on the watch for that. It has these little grip tabs, hold on to it, and you can pull the battery out without disassembling the charger. Just something to keep in mind. So overall, just kind of looking at this panel, it's very small, very light. It is made of plastic, so it's kind of on the cheap side, but there is good ventilation, and it's nice and lightweight, so putting it on something like, say, a mirrorless camera isn't such a big deal. You have the threaded socket here, which you can use that mount they included or some sort of third-party aftermarket mount to power it. Battery life is okay. At 100%, at 4400, I'd say maybe an hour and 30 minutes. I do know some people have talked about getting more time out of this thing. I wouldn't really push it. And I think it's nice you get the Sony MPF battery included. You get the battery, the charger, the panel, and the mount, and the color gels, whatever you want to call them. They are magnetic. They just kind of snap into place. Excuse me while I do this. On the front. And just kind of protect the bulbs, and if you need a little bit of color variation, they're just magnetic, so they come on and off. Overall, it's a very nice looking panel. Does a very good job in terms of light output. The big thing that I was really impressed with is how much illumination you get, bi-color, adjustable color temperature, everything like that, for $35, including the battery and the charger. I couldn't find any other LED panel that seemed of decent quality that offered those kinds of features. So for literally $70, I got 2 of these panels to light my videos with, and it does an excellent job. It seems to be of high quality. Viltrox puts out some decent stuff in terms of panels, and it's not like you're getting some really dim light. You know, one of the big trade-offs, if you watch some of the other videos out there on YouTube about LED panels, especially budget LED panels like this, it's the trade-off between brightness and features. And I got to be honest, I think this is a perfect balance in terms of cost versus features. You know, you're getting very good brightness, not perfect, but very good. You're getting bi-color adjustability there, standard Sony MPF batteries, a DC input if you want, and it comes with a battery and a charger, which for a pack like that, the cheapest I could find was like $22 for a 2-pack of Sony MPF 550s and a charger, and there were some knockoff off-brand like comes with this. So at the end of the day, you're getting quite a lot of money, bang for your buck here with this video panel. And if you're just getting into YouTube, just getting into videography, or you're just somebody who wants to maybe check out LEDs and use them for your photography, maybe you're not so big on using flash or what have you, this is going to be a great option if you're starting out and need something on a budget that isn't heavy, that is, relatively slim. And I would say this is better looking than maybe some of the newer options, like the 216. That looks almost like one of those types of lights that you would put on top of a pickup truck, if I'm being honest. This here just looks really nice. It feels pretty good in the hand. Like I said, it's not too heavy, even with a battery attached, to leave on top of your camera. And it's got all the features that you would really want. Again, it's not like you can adjust it super, super dim, 20%, but you are getting quite a bit of output on the other end. And I think that's really important to consider. So overall, fantastic light for really any use, especially for the price. I'll include a link in the description down below so you can check it out, see if you want to pick one up. But overall, excellent light and really a good value. Now, if there is anything else that you guys want me to review in terms of photography, just let me know. Like the video, leave me a comment, and just kind of tell me what I should be taking a look at in terms of budget photography and videography. Otherwise, that'll do it for me today, guys. This is something that I like quite a bit. So overall, this is a really good pick, something you should definitely check out if you're getting into the photography, videography game and don't want to spend a ton of money. So that was the Viltrox, let's get this to focus, VL-162T kit. Like I said, I'll leave a link in the description for you guys to check it out. And that'll be it for me, guys. Thank you, and stay tuned for the next one. Make sure to hit that subscribe button.